Hello and welcome to Careerforte, the career counseling company that guides students from grade 9 to 12, graduates, postgraduates, early entry professionals, and even professionals looking at a mid career change. So, in case you find yourself in any of these positions, please feel free to get in touch with us and we'll be happy to help you and chart out your roadmap for you. Now, through my channel, what I would like to do is engage in certain conversations with students, parents, whoever is listening in about career counseling. Now, there are times that parents call us and ask us, what is the right time to talk about careers? What is the right time to start career planning? So my answer is a very simple that if the question has occurred to you, that is exactly the right time that you should start. So, why do you think is career planning so important in today's day and age? Now, there are a couple of myths that I would like to dispel. That the myth number one is that career planning is all about deciding a career. It's no longer as simple as that. When we were growing up, it used to be very different. But now it involves a whole lot of activities that really help you and enable you to have a better career. So, when I say career planning is not just planning a career, I am serious about it. So, career planning involves a couple of steps. Now, the first step is self awareness. As counselors, we encourage our students to start understanding themselves, start understanding their personality. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? How can they leverage their strengths? How can they improve upon their weaknesses? That is the first important aspect of career planning. Also, getting to know your learning style. Now, in a classroom of 45, 50 students, it is next to impossible for the teacher to be giving instructions that resonate with each and every child. So every child has a different way of learning. So once you understand your style of learning, whether you are a visual learner, auditory learner, kinesthetic learner, or a read write learner, it will enable you to implement certain learning strategies so that you are able to improve upon your scores. The second most important aspect about self awareness is understanding your skills and abilities. Where are your how good are your logical skills, how good are your numerical skills, are you do you have spatial intelligence, do you also have good mechanical abilities, good communication abilities? So once you are able to understand these things, you will know exactly again where are the areas that you need to improve. Because what is happening is the 21st century is all about acquiring skills. So once we are aware of our strengths, weaknesses, learning styles, skills, and abilities, we are going to implement those and improve upon the kind of skills that we learn and imbibe and learn a little more skills. So it could be media literacy, it could be your financial literacy, digital literacy, or also even leadership skills. These are skills that are important. What kind of a skill do you have that you can transfer? Do you have an organizational ability? Can you organize events? So very important that you start working on these things along with understanding yourself and upskilling. It is important to start exploring careers. you know it's no longer that, okay, my neighbor's son has done this, so he's doing very well, so this is what my son would like to do, or this is what I would like to do. No, it doesn't work that way anymore. Every individual is unique. Every individual has their own career path, which is etched out. What you need to do is, if there are certain careers that are in your mind, you need to start exploring them. There is so much of information that is available. Start exploring. Understand what are the skills that you need for that particular job. Understand what is the kind of work that you will need to do. Does that impress you? Does that really work, in your mind, that yes, this is exactly what I would like to do? Now, you know, very, very often I get students to say that, okay, ma'am, I'm doing BCom honors and I want to become a CA. Fine, you want to become a CA, that's great. But do you know what is the body of work that a CA does? So then I suggest students to take up certain internship programs. It could be real internship programs working in CA companies, organizations, or even virtual internship programs, which are for 2 hours, and you can finish it and understand what is the kind of work that you need to do. There are students who come back and tell me that, oh, ma'am, there's so much of number crunching, there's too much of accountancy work. I've taken commerce, but I'm not good with accounts and mathematics. So that is something then that gets eliminated. Unless and until you explore, it is very difficult for you to understand what you actually want to do. So that is important. Career exploration is important. Another aspect is profile building. Now, we have, when we were growing up, for us it used to be marks, get a good percentage and get into a good college. But it's no longer so, because every student is scoring very high marks in their exams, and marks are now becoming an elimination factor. So, how is your 90% better than the other person's 90%? So it's no longer a deciding factor, it is an elimination factor. So what is a deciding factor? The deciding factor is what is the kind of profile that you have. And when I say profile, it is the body of work that you have done from grade 9 up to 12, where you involve and get involved in community work, leadership activities in school. Have you been a part of the committees, council, school council? Have you been a part of the editorial council? Have you created any club? Have you done, have you got any academic honors? What are the extra certifications that you have? All these things together, project that you are a very holistic person. So that is what is important when we are doing a career planning. And also researching about your course and colleges. If there is a particular course that you want to study, where is it that is available? Which is the best college that it is available in? What are the kind of entry levels that you need? If you want to study abroad, what are the kind of scholarships that are available? What do you have to do to be able to get those scholarships? So it's a whole lot of things that go around deciding about a career. So career planning is all about this. The second myth that I would like to talk about today is that career planning is an expensive proposition. Parents sometimes feel that there's no point in really going to a career counselor and spending money. But you need to understand that there are two types of travelers, all right? One is a backpacker who will pick up their bag and just go and travel, stay in any inn or any hotel that they find, explore, and then they move ahead. And there is another type of planner. They are the planned travelers. So who book their tickets, hotels in advance, sightseeing places in advance, and even if you're taking a cruise or anything, you book that in advance as well. So everything is booked in advance. All you need to do is go there physically and then explore the area. So the choice, my dear friends, is yours. Do you want to be a backpacker where you kind of decide at the end moment that this is what you want to do, and or you want to be someone who's planned? And if you are a planned traveler, definitely it proves less expensive. I'm not saying expensive in terms of money, less expensive in terms of the kind of time that you spend, the heartaches that you get. I have students who come to me in grade 12 not knowing where they want to go. So they are actually scurrying and hurrying through courses and options that there are, so that they can at least get into a good college, and then they again push it that, okay, fine, I'm going to think about it in the next 3 years time. So this is not exactly what you should be doing. Whereas if you engage with a career counselor, you are going to be handheld inspire them, given the right kind of information, right kind of tips, you will be assisted and taken from a space of confusion to clarity. So that's all that I would like to talk about today. And I do hope that we engage in more conversations, and do like and subscribe my video. Ask me any questions that you want to, and I'm definitely going to respond to you. So till then, till my next video, stay safe and stay well. Bye bye.